Now, I want to welcome you all. I'm sure that more people will be joining soon. So basically, so this is the kind of guest talk and expert discussion on design thinking. So we already have our speaker joining here, Chinthaka. He's connected from Scotland. The idea is actually we want to have, as FabLab, we want to have like a monthly different topics related to subjects maybe connected to fourth industrial revolution, but also any kind of relevant subject to keep our experts. We have to don't talk too much loudly. Okay, so I had to start maybe report. So it's also the way of connecting and keeping people and also collaborating all over the world, particularly the experts who are expert of different subjects. And we had last month we had this subject or talk on system engineering, and we also want to have one more maybe in September. System thinking or system engineer, right? Yeah. So then a young engineer from USA, and we have a recent PhD guy from Scotland. So we also want to have, if you are also interested in doing a topic, you are welcome. So we can organize once a month. That's the idea. And also we are going to have another kind of an online gathering in terms of as a brainstorming session for our new product development for FabLanka, because we are trying to get our new product there are some suggestions, but we want to have this as a brainstorm session where we finalize the new product to be used as our new first product at FabLab. So that is also one motivation for us to keep our expert group in connection. And also now, also since we have people from different countries with different expertise, if you also have new suggestions, if you can suggest any new projects, we like to keep this forum as a, just not only knowledge sharing, but also as a way of connecting people and collaborating to carry out projects, maybe on technology or even can be on other subjects in Sri Lanka. So you will very soon see what kind of people you are connected. So welcome back again. People are joining still. So now I want to ask you very quickly introduce. We already know your name, but sometimes you can have different names than the screen. So where you are connected from, and also your background, and something if you are interested to explain anything else, it may be 1 minute. And by the way, at the same time for the people who are first joining for Zoom, when we are having the discussion, this is recorded, so this will be later we will upload to YouTube, but now it's not open to public. And if you don't want people to see your face, you can keep your video off, but I prefer to have everybody on video. And also when this is going on, this video and the talk going on, you can initiate discussions using the chat box. I'm sure you very soon you learn all the functionalities, but use the chat box to ask questions, make comments, and even share the ideas. And particularly Greshan will be answering some technical questions, but meantime we can also have informal discussions. Okay, so let's start with Buddhika, and keep your mic muted when you don't speak, otherwise it will create some noises for the recording. Okay, Buddhika.
Hello everyone, I'm Chinthaka Jayananda. I'm joining from Atlanta, Georgia. So I too graduated from University of Peradeniya in the production engineering stream, and then I got my master's and PhD in Singapore, and then transferred to USA. So right now I'm working in the medical device industry as a design engineer. Before that I was joined with Georgia Institute of Technology for like 2 years as a researcher. So I have been working with FabLab more than now 3 years, and also I am working as a director here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Then we have Karuna Nayaka, but if you can lower your video, we can see your face. Or you can, maybe you have to stand up or something. Yes, Mr. Karuna Nayaka. Yes, now it's better.
Okay, my name is also Chaminda.
Yes, okay. Now only
I'm joining
recognize
from
you.
Colombo, Sri Lanka.
Okay.
Right. My interests are in the area of innovation.
Great. Yeah.
Currently, I am involved
URL
in the
check
PM of university.
It URL Facebook okay. Facebook URL you check that. Okay, so Chinthaka, you can skip maybe later. You will introduce you. Dr. Madhu Fernando. Dr. Madhu, I think she can. Yeah.
Yeah, she sent a message that she cannot hear anything.
Yes, but maybe
We don't see her either.
I can see her, but
there are some disturbances. I think. Yes.
Mute. Okay, so Madhu can type maybe. Madhu can type and go explain, introduce herself. Madhu, if you don't hear, or we can come back to you, or you can type. You can somebody type asking her to? Yes, now I can hear. We can hear you. Yes.
We can hear her. I think. Yes.
Yeah, we can hear.
Maybe she doesn't hear us. Please, somebody type. Professor Patirana, please go ahead. Unmute. Mic is
hello.
Unmute. Yes,
Hello.
Yes. Go ahead.
Is that
Yes.
all right now? Yeah. My name appears as Susan, but misleading. Susanta Patirana, graduated from Peradeniya in manufacturing engineering 40 years ago almost. And then after that, PG studies were on automatic control and then mechanical engineering. And then after the PG studies, since 1990, I have been with the Department of Production Engineering, now called Manufacturing Engineering at Peradeniya. I'm joining from Peradeniya.
Okay, thank you.
And last time I missed you all, but anyway, I listened to your recordings. Okay. So I will have some questions with relevant people maybe later.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes. Okay, thank you, Professor Patirana. Then Tivanka, unmute and speak.
Hi, my name is Chinthaka Jayananda. I'm joining from Seattle, Washington. My undergraduate degree is in materials engineering, and currently I work as a systems engineer at Boeing.
Okay, and Tivanka was the last time speaker, so it's nice to see you back. By the way, what has happened to Sandun? Is he joining? He has accepted to join, but he's not there. Ernest Kitsiri, maybe it's very dark in Canada. We don't see you, but we see the screen.
No, right now because of the place I'm in, I'm at a rib festival actually, so I can't turn on the video.
But show us the festival. That's all right. We like festivals also.
It's a lot of people around here, so I'm right now like in a car.
Okay, right. That's okay. Please go ahead.
Okay, now
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, great. Okay, good. We hear you. Ernest Kitsiri.
Okay. Thanks.
Oh yeah, my name is Ernest Kitsiri. I'm here in Canada, and I graduated from Peradeniya University in 1994, and Dr. Patirana was one of our teachers too. And so I'm working as an electrical engineer and electrical manager in one of the building service companies, consultancy companies here in Canada.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. By the way, you have guest speak for next week, huh? I will send the information later, Ernest. So he will be my guest.
Yeah, that will be fine. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We'll skip also Greshan. Kitsiri Vijay Sundara.
Yes, like as always, I am the oldest of you because I am more senior to even Susanta Patirana. Because though he said he is about 40 years, I have passed 40 years. Now I am 40 years plus a couple of months.
Kitsiri, now this has
almost.
Yeah, this has already been recorded in our videos, I think, several times, so we will know.
I know. So anyway, what I want to tell you is about today's topic. This is something which is totally new. And I like to hear you all and try to get some understanding, because during my old age, my hobby is to teach young students. So I like to use, if possible, design thinking in my classrooms in the future. So please tell me what it is about.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, you should know that after 45 minutes, I think 40 minutes or 45 minutes, this will get disconnected, but you can come back or reconnect with the same URL. We will have 2 sessions, so we have enough time for discussion also. Dr. Madhu Fernando?
My case, like I have learned about design thinking in old ages, like 10 years back.
Okay.
When I did my doctorate. That was long time ago, but world has changed a lot.
That is in
So
Australia, right?
it's
You did
nice
your
to
PhD.
have a discussion and.
You did in Australia.
Yes, I did my doctorate. Yeah, yes, at Swinburne University. So like that was in 2007, and now things like everything have changed. So we see like what we're gonna come up with at the end, something new.
So I was very happy to have Dr. Madhu because she is also a pioneering project management expert in Sri Lanka. So it will be also very useful to have her in our kind of team. So welcome, Pugutu Senaratne.
Thanks.
Hello everyone. Good evening.
Hi,
I'm
Pugutu.
Pugutu Senaratne. Hi, Dr. Madhu.
Hi.
Actually, I am a member of FabLab team, and currently I am a lecturer based in Chinthaka Foundation, and also I am a psychologist. So that's it. And this is a quite new topic for me personally, and this is quite different from my field. So I'm looking forward to listen to Chinthaka in this regard.
Okay, thank you, Pugutu, and also maybe take this opportunity to congratulate Pugutu because she got the Fulbright fellowship for 4 months in the US. I think she's leaving in October, so this will be our first last session. She will join from Sri Lanka. So congratulations also on behalf of FabLanka team. Okay, Diane, Srinath.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, another oldest member of FabLab.
Hi everyone.
Hello,
my name is nice to see you all, and my name is Gayan. I actually founding member of FabLab. So my interest is to learn how design thinking can be used for like 3D printing. So that is the idea behind why I am joined today. So hope to see you all, and so I want to learn and hope this will bring some insights to the 3D printing and so we are talking about the 4th industrial revolution. So some insights. So I'm looking to hear from you.
Okay, thank you very much, Srinath. Welcome. So Priyanta.
Thank you.
Priyanta Palabatkula, you're the last member. Yes.
Yes. Hi. Good evening, everybody. And my name is Priyanta Palabatkula. I'm joining from Colombo. And I'm also one of the founding members of FabLanka, and I'm a director there. And also I'm the CEO of my own company, Misa Consulting. So looking forward to listen to the design thinking session. Thank you.
Thank you, Priyanta. Welcome. There was a guy without a shirt. What happened to you? RTL or something. So he disappeared. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay. So
just quickly. I didn't know that I was being seen by everybody. Sorry.
No, it's not you. No, somebody else. RBT. Yes, Mr. RBT.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was also without a shirt.
Okay, doesn't matter.
Plus, I was also sorry.
Okay, RBT.
No, okay.
If you can hear, you can speak now. Tilak, that's another. Okay, Tilak, RBT, we can't hear you. Tilak, we can see you, but I don't know whether we can hear you. Tilak, can you speak and introduce yourself very quickly? Again, we see only your ceiling, I think, part of your head. Okay, anyway, you can also type in chat box about yourself if you don't hear and if you can't hear you. Okay, Gratian, maybe you can introduce yourself and then the speaker, Chinthaka.
Okay, thank you, Chaminda. So I am Gratian Fernando. Actually, on the screen, you see me as Christopher Fernando because my official name is Christopher Gratian Fernando, but I go by Gratian most of the time. But here in the US, my name is as Christopher Fernando. Yeah, I'm a process engineer at Boeing Company. I have been working for Boeing now nearly 8 years. And so right now I am joining you from Seattle, Washington. And my areas of expertise is mainly in computer design and manufacturing. But then these days I work on a lot of systems engineering at Boeing due to the this new like second century initiatives we have at Boeing, because Boeing completed 100 years recently. There's a lot of new development, and we are trying to mainly digitize everything of the business, and then a lot of new techniques being applied. So it's an exciting time to be at Boeing these days. So anyhow, I am also the one of the founding members of FabLanka, and so we have been having you know, similar discussions in the last 3 years, and it has been quite successful so far. And in terms of FabLanka also, we have made a made a lot of progress, of course. So we can talk about that later, in fact. So today it's my privilege to introduce Chinthaka for today's talk on design thinking. Actually, I got to know Chinthaka about 3 years back when we had our first discussion on starting a Fab Lab. So since then, Chinthaka has been involved with our Fab Lab initial discussions and a lot of other development work. Actually, Chinthaka is a graduate of University of California, and he completed his master's degree in leadership and management at York Street Joint University in United Kingdom, and also he has studied entrepreneurial design thinking at the University of Koblenz Landau in Germany, so where he had the opportunity to apply design thinking approach for entrepreneurship and innovation. And so currently, Chinthaka is a doctoral researcher at Dundee Business School in Abertay University in United Kingdom. So his PhD research is in enterprise and entrepreneurship education, design thinking, social innovation, and entrepreneurship innovation. So quite a wealth of experience, and also very good subject, a very interested subject, which is design thinking. So I think we can learn a lot from his talk today, and then after the talk we will have some open discussion to get to see how we can apply this design thinking in FabLanka, and also with any other thing that that any of us have interest in apply this new methodology, or in other words, I shouldn't say new, but this the more popular methodology that is gaining more momentum. So we'll see how we can apply at the end of his talk. So without further ado, it's for Chinthaka to get on with his talk. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Chinthaka. Just a minute. Now, again, I want to request all of you, keep your mic muted, and please start chatting and discussing on the chat, and listen to meantime to Chinthaka. Yes, Chinthaka. Sorry.
So yeah, thanks for the opportunity. So thanks for the introduction, Gratian. So can you hear me clearly, everyone? Sorry.
Yes.
Is it clear what
Yes.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So it's great to see such people from diverse backgrounds and exactly what we need in design thinking. So I have a warning actually. don't say that I've seen you in YouTube. It happened to me in Sri Lanka. So once I was with Chaminda, then there was a guy came to me and said, I've seen you. And I said, when and where? He said, I think on YouTube in one of these discussions. So, so Chaminda, you remember, yes?
Yeah, exactly.
You were saying to so anyway, I'm becoming popular, it seems, at least online, so which is a good thing to start with. Without further taking further time, let's start. Can I share the screen now? Let me share the screen with you.
Are you sharing now?
Yeah, I'm sharing the screen now. So
I still don't see it.
Okay. So yeah, can you see it now or?
I think it's coming. Yes.
Yeah, we can see that.
Yeah, we can see it.
Second one,
Full
decision
screen
second.
or half screen?
No.
Second slide. You go to the first slide.
You see the second slide, is it?
Yeah.
Is it all right now?
Yes, now fine. Go ahead, full screen.
Okay, great. So yes, today the discussion is about design thinking, as you already know. And it's great to see some experts. We heard someone studied design thinking 10 years ago, and I know that most of the people are here aware of the subject and the concept itself. And it's been applied in different contexts and by different people. So today the discussion is about what, why, mainly to give you a basic understanding about design thinking. I heard somebody already said that never have heard about design thinking or never have used. So so this might be the beginning for them, and for others who are already experts, we will try to have some small activity as well during the session. So yeah, the session objectives. So I now moved on to the next screen. Can you see the next screen on this? Oh, great. So the session objectives, what you would expect to learn today. What is design thinking? There are many different interpretations about design thinking because it's been applied by different people in different contexts. And then how design thinking is different from other approaches. So we will have a look, one of your approaches. We can have a discussion about it later on as well, how different they are, because we discussed systems thinking last time. And then we will discuss why design thinking, why it's important, and then how design thinking is used. So we will actually have a small activity during the session to see not the whole process, but at least one step to see how it is being applied and how we can use it. So design thinking. So normally I'd like to start with others' perceptions when I'm doing teaching and my sessions. So I'd like to do the same thing here because we already have some people. So what does it mean to you if, at least if you can type it on the chat box. So what does it mean to you? Does it mean anything to you, or does it mean nothing to you? So I know Christoph, Gratian already has an interpretation about design thinking. So any ideas from anyone, please? Or maybe
Dr. Madhu says innovation, problem solving. Karunaratna says making things better and better for people. Dr. Patirna says design conceptualization. A lot of ideas coming. You can go ahead. Kitsiri says thinking and behind the design process, thinking out of the box. A lot of things.
Okay, this is the interesting thing about these socially developed concepts. So people have different interpretations about them because they've been applied in different contexts. So thank you for your ideas. So let's move on to the next slide. Oh, I'm sorry that. Can you see the next slide or
not yet?
Not moving.
Not moving.
Did the same.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think we move to the next one. Yes.
Yes.
So what does it mean to you? You already have different interpretations, different ideas, different definitions, which I find very interesting as a social science researcher as well. So as a qualitative researcher, I see the difference here. So this is Claudia Nicolai. She, for her, design thinking is, for me, says a mindset that helps us. I think some of the ideas already came here, supports this definition as well. It helps us to shape the future we want to live in as human beings. So Claudia is the director of academic curriculum of Hasso-Plattner Institute of School Design Thinking in Germany. So this was a recent definition she gave about design thinking. So those are the ideas of experts and professionals using design thinking. So let's see what the literature says about design thinking. So yeah, it's David Kelly, for an example. He says it's a way of thinking to develop breakthrough ideas to solve problems. And he's one of the pioneering guys of design thinking, currently developing the idea and promoting it into different disciplines. And then Tim Brown, he's the CEO of IDEO, who's also a key person promoting design thinking. So for him, it's a methodology that imbues the full spectrum of innovation activities with a human-centered design ethos. So, and then we have another definition. It's about human-centered innovation process that emphasizes observation. So it involves observations. It involves collaborative efforts, fast learning, visualization of ideas, rapid concept prototyping, and then which ultimately support innovation and business strategy. So it's more of looking at it from business perspective, that definition. So as we can already see from your ideas and everything, there are different interpretations about it. So is there any agreement about design thinking then? So what can we agree about design thinking? So interestingly, it is agreed by most of the researchers. There is no universally agreed design thinking. So that is the agreement of the researchers. And then design thinking means different things to different people and in different contexts. So as we already saw from your ideas as well. And however, there are some common characteristics that we can also use to differentiate design thinking from other approaches. So one is focusing on the end user. This is very important in design thinking. The end user is the focus throughout the process of design thinking, if you use the process or if you use the concept itself. So and then it's empathic to human condition, or we call it human-centered. So it's always about, so there might be solutions around us already, we see, but are they human-centered enough? That is a question we ask in design thinking always. Are they closer to us? So, for an example, we have buses we are traveling or using, but is it a better human-centered solution? So when you use design thinking, you realize that there are better human-centered solutions. So by using design thinking, I always thought that it will teach you that there's always a better solution. There's always a better human-centered solution.
Okay, Chinthaka, excuse me. Now we have less than 5 minutes for this session. So then please to everybody, when you disconnect, connect back with the same URL or same invitation. Yeah, you have 4.40 seconds. Go ahead, Chinthaka.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so design thinking is an iterative process. It's a non-linear process. So you go back and forth in the process, you prototype, you test. We'll look at the process in our next slides. And it involves group work, especially multidisciplinary teams. That's what I say. That's why I said we have a perfect team here to do a design thinking activity. So that's the kind of group. I remember in Germany when I was studying design thinking, we not only had people from engineering, we had computer scientists, we had musicians in our class, some X Factor singers, one example. One guy from Philippine X Factor singer was there in the classroom. And we had biomedical engineers, we had family business owners, entrepreneurs. So all these people and working on some solutions to produce solutions for some problems in the world was a fantastic experience. And if you get to work with such a big group of team of people, you realize how interesting and how impactful kind of impact they can make. So these people, in my program, I remember they were also from different parts of the world, not only from one country. They were from South America, North America, and Europe, in different countries, China, Australia, so everywhere. So that's one of the perfect examples of a multidisciplinary team or interdisciplinary team. So, and it involves prototyping. So try them out with users. Design thinking always involves prototyping, a lot of prototyping goes on, and you need to try them with the end users always. So always keep the end user in your mind. So why design thinking, not design? People ask this question, a lot of debates about it. Why design thinking? Actually, designers criticize design thinking, some designers saying that this is just, you're making up something, a concept. But according to Kotler and Lee, design focuses on making a product attractive, actually. If you look at it, easy to use and more marketable. However, design thinking focuses less on an object. It's not just about an object. It's an approach to design products that fulfill human desires, and also it solves problems and create world-changing innovation. So I suggest you, if you can have a look, there's a video 2009 done by Tim Brown, who also emphasizes the difference between design thinking and design. So why design thinking? It solves problems and it creates world-changing innovations. So why design thinking and social entrepreneurship and innovation? So why I'm making this connection is actually today we are part of a social enterprise. We are doing this as part of a social enterprise, which is FabLanka. So making this connection, there are a lot of researchers making this connection between social enterprise and innovation and design thinking. So what are the similarities between these two? There are differences. We can talk about them later on in our discussion. Both are human-centered, both on social entrepreneurship and innovation and design thinking, and both look for innovative solutions. Both need collaborative effort. So FabLanka members already talked about the collaborative efforts, connections with different stakeholders, citizens, government. I saw FabLanka doing the programs with school children, government people, communities. So this is a collaborative effort.
Okay, Chinthaka, I think we are very soon. This will be disconnected. So please come back with the same URL, and then we'll reconnect. You can go ahead till you get disconnected.
Okay. Okay, yeah, it's design thinking also is a collaborative team effort. As I said, it with people from diversified background. If you have such a group of people, that is a perfect opportunity for design thinking as well. Then it involves prototyping, testing, and experimentation.